Good day, Mr. Adams. My name is Alexander Schmidt. Thank you for meeting me and thank you for this session. On this session, we want to do an assessment, and I got two forms that I need you to kind of sign for. One is to sign for the assessment itself, to say that you're okay with doing the assessment and that everything that we talk about is confidential. There's nothing that's going to be revealed outside of this outside of this conversation between me and you. It's going to stay right between me and you. And so if you are okay with that, please sign right here, please. Okay, also, you have another contract just saying that it's okay for, because we're going to record the session, so that I have this in my notes so I can go ahead and go back to it and get everything that's going on with you, and that way I can proficiently and efficiently evaluate your case. Is that okay?
Is the session already being recorded?
It's being recorded right now, but I'm asking of your permission to record the session.
So if I don't want to record it, then I don't need to record it.
Then we can't do the session. We can't do the assessment. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the assessment. And I'm gonna be taking notes as well, even though we're recording it, I'm just taking notes. Just to let you know, as you see me writing down, I'll be taking notes. Okay, and we'll get started. Can you give me your full name?
James Leroy Adams.
Okay, your date of birth?
12/12/1928.
And what was your place of birth?
Los Angeles, California.
When your mother was pregnant with you, were there any issues with the pregnancy or with the birth?
No.
No issues. You came out on time, you went out of preemie?
Yes, no.
Have you been abused or witnessed physical, emotional, or sexual abuse?
No.
Do you have any disabilities?
No.
Do you have any difficulty sleeping?
No.
Are there any known allergens or allergies that you have?
Allergic to ants.
How many meals do you eat a day?
3.
Okay. Tell me about your previous mental health, family history, or mental health disorders.
No.
No mental health. Even dealing with the loss of your wife. No depression, no feelings of anxiety.
No.
Have you had any suicidal attempts or thoughts throughout your life?
No.
Are you able to know when you're upset, or do you tend to hide it from yourself?
Yeah. I know when.
How do you cope with being upset?
Using breathing techniques.
Does that work to calm you down?
Yes, breathing, calming technique.
What is something that frustrates you?
Nothing really.
Even while you're driving, you're not having any issues. You know how people cut in front of you, that don't bother you.
No, that don't bother me.
So you never have road rage.
No.
Okay. Where and when do you feel the most relaxed?
Home.
And when? Or around what time of the day?
Anytime I'm home.
Have you been under stress recently?
No, outside of this pressure. I don't call it stress. Just doing this whole ordeal of the loss of my wife. My biggest stress, just pressure.
Okay. When you are under stress, how do you feel physically? If there's any times you're under stress, you know, how do you feel physically? Be it at work, be it at home, any kind of stress. Because sometimes
Drained.
you feel drained.
Yeah, if I'm under stress.
How do you feel emotionally?
Drained.
How do you cope with death of close family members?
One day at a time. Much prayer.
Do you often feel depressed or as if the weight of the world is upon your shoulders?
Not depressed, but probably the weight of the world.
With the weight of the world being on your shoulders, how do you cope with that?
Just deal with each challenge that I face. Deal with the head on. Again, do much prayer, spiritual counsel, guidance. Help me get through those things.
Okay. I have to ask this question. I know that we already dealing with the death of your wife, but I have to ask this question. What is your marital status? Married. What 3 words do you think best describe your family?
Happy, loving, caring.
What do you think makes a family close?
Love.
Just love. Just love, period. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Whom can you really count on to listen to you when you need to talk?
The Lord.
Whom can you talk to frankly without having to watch what you say?
The Lord.
What do you like to do for fun?
Bowling.
Any other hobbies that you do for fun?
Reading.
What is your highest level of education?
College.
Bachelor's, master's.
Business. If, for those other two questions, I would say the Lord and my mom. And my siblings.
How many siblings do you have?
5.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun? Did I ask that?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Are you gainfully employed?
Yes.
Where do you work?
Working for the company that you have that helped me get a job with.
Okay. What is your sexual history?
The history is what?
What is your sexual history? Like, when did you start having sex? What age?
21.
How many sexual partners have you had within that time?
4.
That's including your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is your faith or belief?
Holiness.
And what does that mean?
What you mean?
So you just believe in holiness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are your sources of hope, strength, comfort, and peace?
What are my sources for what?
Hope, strength, comfort, and peace.
The Lord, church family, regular family. Children.
What role did spirituality and religion play in childhood, and how do you feel about it now?
Played a great role. It's very important to my upbringing. And I thank God for it now.
Do you have any spiritual beliefs that help you cope?
Spiritual beliefs that help me cope.
Yes.
Like,
cope with stress or cope with different things in life helps you to. Is there any spiritual beliefs that you have that help you to get through things, through hard things?
yeah.
What spiritual beliefs are there?
Just prayer.
What is really important to you in life?
Family.
What helps you most when things are difficult?
Prayer. Spiritual counseling. And family.
What impact does your spiritual beliefs have on mental problems?
It has a great impact.
Can you elaborate?
Because it helps deal with any battle you may be facing mentally.
Okay. Do you have a spiritual, religious, or other community of people who support you in times of crisis?
Yes.
As a church or a community or
Yes, church and community.
do you feel religion was forced upon you?
No. It was a choice.
Okay. So that's the end of the assessment. It wasn't that much. From there, we'll record and I'll go over it and we'll see what we can do with that. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much.
Start recording.